Sir, dumaldal ka lang, sir. Anyone who could summarize what we've discussed?
Sir,
Okay.
we
Ito.
studied last time po all about circles po, about the diameter, chord, radius, the minor arc, major arc, central angle, and the inscribed angle and central angle.
Okay, very good, no? She's not looking at some resource, no? Okay, so she is grabbing, I think, the geometry. Because I hate geometry. What else? Meron pa akong hindi narinig doon. Sige.
Sir,
Oh, who is that?
sir,
Anna Faith.
you also mentioned us about you also mentioned last time po about lines, the different types, which are the line segment, and ray. Line po is endless line. Segment has a certain point to point po, and then ray is it starts from one point and then is endless on the other part po.
Very good. Okay, what else? I'm wanting to actually hear the first letter A. Hindi ko narinig, no? Okay, very good. Yuka and Anna Faith, yung A. Ano yung A na hinahanap ko? Hindi angle, ha? Okay, what is that? Anyone? Please open po yung video nyo, ha? Wala kayong points sa akin. Okay, you see. Someone is helping me. Those who are in video, without video. Nandiyan kayo, hindi kayo absent. Sige, pero wala kayong points sa akin. Okay, let's go. We talk about A. It starts with letter A. Ano yun? It's new to you, no? Circle is so common. A geometric figure that is common. A line is a geometry also, right?
Sir,
But that, yes,
arc
who's that
po,
one?
arc.
Very good, Natasha. Okay, how many arcs did we mention? Ano yung mga under arcs, Natasha?
Minor and major arc po.
And the other one? Seems that it's in the middle of the two.
Semicircle po.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we'll continue, no? So again, no, to summarize it, we mentioned about the circle. What is a circle? We define that, no? We should have the word equidistant. Okay? Because that's in circumference of the circle consists of points, no? Or dots. A set of it, they are but equidistant to the center point, no? A point that is in the center. Okay? That is the definition of a circle. And we do have the radius. You know the radius, right? Diameter is just twice the radius. And then we do have arcs. Okay, mentioned by Natasha. Yuka was mentioned about those ones, lines by Anna Faith, etc. Then we continue. Okay. Okay, so you know about these ones, no? Okay. Angles such as central angles and inscribed angles, you must know that, no? From this point, from here, baka hindi nyo pa rin maintindihan to, ha? Okay, so you go there. Okay. A chord also, okay? I think I heard from Yuka, chord, a centered angle inscribed. And then we go to this one. This is the concept actually, no? Okay, you see that one. It is said that circles are congruent if if the radii are congruent, no? Radii is but the radius. Okay, maraming radius. Plural of radius is radii. Radii. And then it says here that congruent arcs or arcs of a circle or of congruent circles that have equal measures. Okay, so arcs na yan na congruent, meron silang equal measures provided that their radii are congruent. Did you get that? Okay, sige. So again, congruent radii, congruent arcs, and then the big part is congruent circles. Again, congruent radii, congruent arcs, congruent circles. This will be actually expounded to you, no, more when we tackle the different theorems, no. I have here this one, no. This is just okay. Everybody, this is just a word, no. You do it, no. I just copy pasted these ones, screenshots, crop, and then copy pasted, no. Lesson one, chords, arcs, centrals, etc. And then we go concepts, postulates, theorems. When we say concepts, those are the definitions, no? What is the definition of a radius, of a chord, angle, that is a center angle, etc. Blah blah. And then when we call postulate, it's there, no? There is but a definition of that postulate, and then this one, no? And then theorems, we have a lot of theorems there in lesson one. And then corollaries supporting the theorem. Now, I do not want you to be actually memorizing this, no? Okay. I want you to be actually reading what is the essence of that postulate, whatever that be, the theorem, no? It's like when you have this in a quiz or the periodical, perhaps I'll just show you this one, no? This illustration. And then I'll give you two choices, no? It's like this one. Okay, this is statement, but I will not, of course, say a postulate one because it would be so easy for you to be actually looking at postulate one. A statement only, no? A statement of the postulate and our 4.1, no? Okay, so a statement of this theorem 4.1, what would be this figure, no? Can you choose the statements? Between these two statements, what is applicable to that illustration? Of course, it's obvious, no? So for this one, it should be this case. And for this case, it must be this case, no? Theorem 4.1. Hindi kailangan i-memorize. Ha? Okay. All you need to do is to actually, what do you call this one? Grasp, no? What we are talking about here. Ako ha? Okay. How? Of course, the definition itself, statement itself, and the words involved in that theorem or postulate or corollary. Did you get that? Okay, hold on. So we go there, finishing this one, no? Nandito tayo yata. And then we go here, no? In this, hold on. Okay, in this skill builder. Okay, let me finish this one, no? I think we ended with this one. This is again concerning congruent arcs, no? Congruent arcs. And then we go here. Okay. So this is 60, 150. Anyway, no, arcs is equal to 360. Again, if this is 60, 150, and then this remaining arc here would be a major arc, is 360 minus 60 minus 150. Did you get that? Okay. So we do have another concept there. It says there that if this is an arc added with this arc, what do we call them, no? They are but adjacent arcs, no? Adjacent arcs are magkatabi lang, ha? Next to each other. After the 60, that is arc AB, no? Arc. Measure of arc AB is 60. Measure of arc BC is 150, no? So total them, it's 210. So arc ABC, this is a major arc now, no? Remember when we say a minor arc AB has two letters only, it's AB, and then BC, this is, of course, uh, uh, uh sorry, a minor arc only because of the BC, no? Though it is actually contrasting the major. Kasi ang major dapat it's less than 180, and then major arc should be greater than 180. Okay? So this is 150. This is 150 already. So therefore, it must have three letters, no? Ito pong BC dito. Okay, I do not know, no? How they actually define. I do not know. The ones who are creating this one, meron kasi silang kanya-kanyang definition, no? Of the major or minor arc. So for this one, if this is 150, ay tama, 150 is less than 180. Tama po, sorry. So it's less than 180. Remember that, huh? Again, a minor arc should be lower than 180 because semicircle already as an arc is 180, no? So for this one, qualifies BC is a minor arc, and then this one now is 210 is greater than 180. It's ABC now. There are three letters now involving A, B, and C. Then we go in here, no? Okay, so they are related. Postulate 1. Okay. So this one is the postulate 1 in my window. Sorry, more word now, no? Okay, tingnan natin siya. Can you read? Please read that one. Phoebe. Make it fast.
Lesson 1, Chords, Arcs, Central Angles, and Inscribed Angles. Concepts, Postulates, Theorems, and Corollaries. Postulate 1. Postulate 1, Arc Addition Postulate. If A, B, and BC are two arcs in a circle with a common endpoint and no other points in common, then MAB and MBC equals MABC.
Thank you. So remember that, huh? Okay, so adjacent arcs, no? It's AB and then BC. These are but adjacent arcs. When you add them, it creates a major arc, no? Measure of a measure of a minor equals measure of a major arc. Ako ha? Okay, there are two arcs there, AB, BC. Okay, the common endpoint, if I'll be asking you, what is the common endpoint of the two adjacent arcs? Of course, it's B, no? This is point B. Common endpoint is B. No any other points. Ako ha? That's easy for arc addition postulate. You just add them and it creates a major arc. Number 2, hold on lang po. Tingin tayo dito. Okay. This is but an example for you for that postulate, no? It's easy, no? Okay, CB is a major arc, and then EOA is a central angle, no? Okay, CB is, okay, makinig ha? Okay, ito ay angle CB. Sorry, this is a measure minor arc CB, no? Ito po, letter A. Saan po yun? Ito po yan, no? Okay. Kung ito ay nakikita nyo, ito, ano ito? It's COB. I do not know if it's COB for that one or BOC. Okay, BOC. Okay, so angle BOC is what? Anyone? Open your mic. Angle BOC is what kind of angle? Angle BOC. Yes? Anyone? Open your mic.
It's a central angle po,
So
sir.
very good, Aliyah. It's a centered angle, BOC. When you do have the measure there, it's there, no? It's obvious, 50 degrees, no? It is there, huh? Okay. If you do have the measure there for the central angle, it is intercepting an arc, and we call it the major arc, this one, no? Okay, with that we call that an arc, any arc, no? It can also intercept bigger than a minor arc, a major arc, or a semicircle, no? It depends, no? Okay, so that is a central angle there, BOC. It is intercept. Alam niyo ba yung intercept? Okay, you see this one, no? This chord of that central angle, actually, the definition of a central angle is its vertex is in the center of the circle and its end point, no? This one, the end point of its radius, no? It has a radius actually. Sorry, its chords ba ito? No, it's not a chord. It's hindi po siya chord, sorry. It is but side. Sabihin na natin, no? Side. This one is a segment pala, segment, two segments, no? Two segments, OB, OC. Okay, and then that is a vertex there, O. And then these two are the segments, and that segment has an endpoint that is B, endpoint that is C, no? That yun po ang central angle. O ha? Okay, tingnan niyo po yung endpoint. Endpoint B and endpoint C. It intercepts this arc, no? Arc BC. O ha? Okay, there is, but a central angle, ito siya, ito po yung kanyang nai-intercept na arc. Okay? Intindihan. Kung 50 yung central angle measure of the vertex, ito po, ito rin po ay 50 degrees. Did you get that? So, arc BC is also 50. Ayan. Arc BC, no? So, angle BOC, ito po siya. BOC, that is a central angle, has equal measure that is 50 degrees. Okay? For that angle CBY because the BOC intercepts arc CB. Bakit CB? Okay, dapat BC. Okay, 50. Nakuha? Okay, so B, what is EOA? Vertical angles. Okay, before, no, nalaman natin ito, no, sa geometry nyo. Ito siya, no, gawa kayo ng line. And then the other line is intersecting, no? Then we call these two vertical angles, no? This one, no? Ito, may guhit diyan, no? Ito mismo, arc there. These two are what we call vertical angles. So, they are actual central angles, no? Angles BOC and AOE are but central angles and we call it also vertical angles. Okay? Napag-aralan nyo yan. Kay Mamalaya. Vertical angles yan. Are they the same? Yes, they are the same, no? So they are the same central angles, same vertical angles. And then this one also, arcs CB and EA, no? They are congruent arcs, no? Bakit kaya? Ito, arcs BC and arcs AE. Ito po yun, no? Arcs BC, arcs AE. Bakit kaya sila congruent? Because they have, no? They are actually intercepted by these central angles. And then these central angles are vertical angles and they are equal, no? Okay, nakuha? Okay, yun po yung letter C. So if you see like that, if you see such in some of this illustration showing that one, no? Central angle, since they are vertical angles, they are equal, they're intercepting an arc, they are congruent, no? Those arcs are congruent. CB is congruent to EA. Nakuha? Tingin po kayo pag nahihilo kayo sa textbook ko, ha? Nakuha. Malinaw yan, ha? Okay. Magiging complicated na po yan as time pass by. Okay. So we go now here, 1202. Let's solve for x. I'm checking how critical, no? You think. Okay, so for x, let's go. Show me the solution. In 5 minutes, that is long. You can do that in 1 minute. Solve for x. How do you solve for x? Go. And then a screenshot or photo it, forward messenger, no? Forward in our messenger. I'll be looking, participating from you. Who will be the first one to answer. So again, we're just looking for x here, no? It will not take you more than a minute. Go. See, the application of algebra now, no? We are doing the geometry, but there is an application of your algebra. How do you apply algebra there? Because you're solving for x. I need the solution. Okay. Ang sagot, this angle is in the center, huh? You see, this one is 360 arcs, and then this degrees in this very center of the circle is also equal to 360. Ako ha? Okay. So I think I'm seeing there how many central angles? 1, 2, 3, 4, no? A central angle is 2x, x plus 30, 70, and this part here has no label, no? Why? Because the C here is the name of the circle, no? Circle C. Okay, center is C. So circle C. This one, no label. This one, a central angle is 2x, x plus 30 is the another central angle. Central. 70 is another central angle. Go. Okay. Alafit says, okay, it's there. I'm still waiting for the others. Ang dali-dali lang po niyan. Again, no? If your arc here is will be the intercepted arcs of those central angles and they measure 360, no? This around here is 360 when they total. These central angles here, 1, 2, 3, 4, should measure also at 360, no? When you add them together, the four central angles, it's 360. Now, I'm looking for, my hint is, I am seeing there a diameter, no? I'm also seeing there a four radius. Maybe that the two central angles are equal and the two central angles also are equal or not. No, let's find out. Okay, very good, Ana Faith. Ako po ang tagal. Sino pa? Sige, mag-gaming kayo dyan. Kaso tayong hindi o yan, ang application ng algebra, no? If it's gonna be combined to geometry, wala na tayong masagot. Okay, time is up. Okay. Answer for x is 50. Why? Sige, let's see the answer of ano of it. Po, hihina nyo. Okay, sige, Aliyah, tingnan natin kung tama kay Aliyah. Ang hirap magturo ng online. Okay, sige. Oh, bakit mo binura, Aliyah? Okay, sige, let's go and have this pearl, no? Ano of it. Okay, so you made use of this. 180 degrees is equal to 2x plus 30 plus x. What are those, no? Tignan na natin. Okay. 180 is equal to 2x plus x plus 30. Very good. See? Why? Because he may consider this one as a diameter. You see, a diameter actually cuts the circle into two halves, right? So if this is 360 all in all, 360 here also in the angles here, if you cut the 360, it gives you 180. That is why 180 is equal to 2x, the first central angle, plus the x plus 30, no? Naintindihan? Diyos ko po, thumbs up kayo, ha? Hindi tayo nagkakaintindihan, patay tayo. Okay? Again, you made use of this one, no? 180 is equal to x plus 30 plus x. You just added this. Huwag na kayo mag-send. Okay na. Okay na. Tapos na. May nanalo na. Okay. So, 180 po ito, no? Ito po. 2x plus x plus 30. Why? Because of this line here that is diameter. Okay? Okay. So, again, it is but 180 equals 2x plus 30 plus x. Just simply deduct, no? 180, deduct 30 from it, it's 150. And 3x is there. Okay, and then divide both sides now, the 150 and the 3x by 3 to get rid of the 3, no? X becomes 150 divided by 3 is 50 degrees. Nakuha po ba? Okay, nagkakaintindihan, ha? Hindi pa complicated yan. Naku po, Lord. Diyos ko, Lord. Okay, sige. Let's test your analysis about this one. Is 70 degrees and this x plus 30 a congruent central angle? Yes or no? Open your mic. Bilisan niyo yung sumagot, no? Para mabilis tayo. Yes or no? And then defend. Bilis po. Bilis. Is this 70 and this x plus 3 a congruent central angle?
Sir?
Angles. Dalawa sila, no? Yes?
No po, since we
Aliyah.
know that x is equal to 50 po. So x plus 30 will give us 80 degrees. And since the other angle is measured 70 po, it's not congruent.
Okay, that's unfit still, no? They are not congruent. Why? If you solve for your x, that is 50, substitute it, no? So this is 50 plus 30, it's 80, 70, no? That is why it is wrong to actually solve for x if you equate 70 is equal to x plus 30. Did you get that? It is not. Okay. I've tried it also at first, no? Without considering 180 is equal to 2x plus x plus 30, no? Hindi pwede, no? You do not. Okay. You do not pretend like parang pareho no? 70 is equal to x plus 30, and then you can solve for x, which will be 40, no? Okay, which will be 40, and you actually contrasting, no? What was given to you in this case, no? When you use this diameter. Nakuha? Okay, so therefore, these two angles here, or two central angles here, are not congruent, therefore, the other two central angles are not congruent, right? Okay, let's go. Okay? So, wag na natin tong sagutin, 2 and 3. It's up to you now, no? 12, 13. 4.1, again, you create this one para mas giya kayo, no? Naintindihan nyo siya kaagad, no? 4.1, in a circle or in a congruent circles, when we say congruent circles, there must be two circles, huh? Okay, it might be that what is considered is just one circle and or two circles that are congruent. Minor arcs are congruent if and only if their central angles are congruent. You see this one, no? There is but minor arcs. What are those minor arcs? They are but arc AB, this one, no? And then arc DC. These are the arcs, minor arcs, no? Less than 180. Are they congruent? Yes, they are if and only if the central angles, no? AEB are the central angles, and DEC, okay? Those are the central angles intercepting AB and DC, no? Minor arcs AB and DC respectively. Tama? Okay. So AEB intercepts this. Okay. DEC intercepts DC, no? Nakuha? Again, AEB intercepts AB arc, no? Tignan niyo yung pagkakaiba, ha? Pag angle, dapat angle, AEB. Magsusulat kayo ng angle bago yung AEB, no? IEB. Okay. Intercepts AB, the arc. DEC, DEC is your central angle, no? That intercepts DC. If you have this case, it is theorem 4.1. Remember that, no? Okay. So therefore, in this circle, huh? Okay. A circle only. This one, a circle. No two circles, no? If this circle has those central angle intercepting tama. Two central angles that are the same, maybe because of the vertical angles, the concept again, no? I just discussed few minutes ago. Okay, nagkakaintindihan. So, pag nakakita kayo ng drawing na ganyan, yan, no? Okay. So, a circle has minor arcs that are congruent if and only if the central angles are congruent. Central angles, these two are central angles, they are congruent. So, therefore, the ones that they intercept, the minor arcs, are also congruent. Nagkakaintindihan? Thumbs up. Okay, sige, let's go. Balik tayo dito. Okay, hindi na ako magbibigay nito, no? It's so difficult to actually reason out, no? The statement and the reason. Hindi na po. Okay? There are but reasons there, pero I will not give you an exercise or anything like that, no? Wherein you have your table, a statement, and a reason. No, it's not. It's very tedious for you. Duduguin ang utak niyo. Baka internal hemorrhage pa kayo. Okay, 4.2. Let's go to 4.2. Okay, please read it, Yuka.
Theorem 4.2. In a circle or in congruent circles, minor arcs are congruent if and only if their chords are congruent.
Okay, so you know what chord is, no? Okay, hint. The longest chord is diameter. True or false? Again, the longest chord could be a diameter. True or false? Reason out. Go. Can you consider diameter a chord? Yes. Okay, that is why the longest chord is diameter. Why? What's the definition of a chord? It is a segment line, no? Or a line segment whose endpoints is on the circle. When you say on the circle, it is touching, no? Those endpoints are touching the circumference of the circle, no? This one, circumference. Point C is an endpoint. Point D is an endpoint, no? This is a line segment that is a chord. This is a chord also, no? Chord CD and chord AB are chords, okay? So we go again, no? This is a circle only, no? Then we say there are arcs, no? Minor arcs are congruent. Merong congruent arcs. This one, no? Arc CD is congruent to AB. If and only if their chords are congruent. See? Okay, there is but arc here, no? Minor arcs, minor arcs. When you actually when you actually draw a line in between the endpoint of that arc CD and arc AB, that is point C to point D, that is a line segment. Point A to point B, that is a line segment also. And specifically, that line segment is called chord. If they are congruent, those chords are congruent, chords CD and chords AB, then you say minor arcs are congruent. Did you get that? Okay. That is, that should be true in a circle. Ako And also, if there is another circle there that is the same, it is also said to be that those are congruent circles, no? Dalawang circles. Nagkakaintindihan. Okay. So sabi diyan, ito siya, no? Chord CD must be congruent to chord AB in order for you to say that that arc, no, the minor arc CD is congruent also to chord AB. Why? Because these are attached to each other, no? Okay. They have, no? This chord and this minor arc have the same end point. This chord, another chord, and this, chord and this minor arc have the same endpoints. They are C, endpoint D, and then point A and point B, no? Nakuha? Okay, sige. Nagkakaintindihan ba tayo? Yes, nagkakaintindihan. Okay, let's go. 91 na. Okay, Justin, go. Read.
Theorem 4.3. The diameter of a circle perpendicular to a chord bisects the chord and its arc.
Okay. When we say bisects class, no, it actually meets that line in the very center. Like for this one, no? This is diameter CD. Ayan, diameter CD is perpendicular to AB. Okay. Ako It is perpendicular because of this one, no? This one, like the letter L here. And it's saying something that it's 90 degrees, no? So therefore, the angle here is 90. And this side also. And this one, no? 90 lahat yan. Okay. But what makes it, no, in that line, and say bisects, no? What makes it this one? From point A to point E, no, line segment A to E, this one, is congruent to B and E, no? This one. Ito po siya, no? What makes it congruent is because of this word bisects. Pag nakarinig kayo ng bisects, no? It is being cut into two equal parts. That's why AE, segment AE, is equal to or congruent to segment BE. This one, no? In the very center dapat. Kuha? That's bisects. Kasi pwede naman sabihin perpendicular ang CD and AB at any point, no? In this point, no? That point. That can be perpendicular, no? Pero hindi na diameter, obviously, no? Why? Because this one now, if this is the point of intersection for AB and CD, like CD is here, it's not diameter anymore, you can say that diameter CD is perpendicular to AB. Why? Because it's not in the center, no? Okay. Makes sense, no? It is a chord now, no? That's for instance, we say CD is not there in the very center. It's here. And at this point, it intersects line AB or segment AB. Hindi na po yan diameter. Nakuha? Okay. So it makes sense, no? So there is the word bisects in the very center. They meet in the very center, no? Nakuha? Okay, so again, it says there, the diameter of a circle perpendicular to a chord, CD is a diameter perpendicular to AB, which is a chord, no? Ito po yung chord, AB. At point E, ayan, okay? They bisect each other, a diameter and a chord bisecting each other in a point E. Ito yung point E, no? Okay, dapat gitna. Gitna siya ng chord, ha? But you see, the very center of your diameter is here. There's no way that they actually bisect each other here. No, hindi pwede. Okay, doon sa point E. And its arcs, okay, sabi dyan, to a chord bisects the chords and its arcs. Ano ba yung arcs na nababisect, no? Okay. So it bisects the arcs into two equal parts. What about the arcs? It could be AC, no? And BC. This one. Arcs AC and arcs BC are congruent to each other. Of course, no? Okay. In the middle, eh. Okay. This one is but an arc. Okay. This one is the very center. They are congruent. That's why it's bisects, no? And the other arc that is involved, it's DA, no? DA and then DB. These two are equal. These two are equal. Obviously, no? Illustration is here. Okay? Okay, DA, arc DA, the arc DB, arc AC congruent, arc BC. Pag yan tinanong ko, ha? Pag congruent o hindi, ang sagot nyo dyan, hindi, patay kayo sa akin. Okay, let's go. Kuha, there is a chord, a diameter. If they bisect each other at that point, then that chord that is bisected has two, no? Equal segments, AB, ito pala, AE and BE. Those are two congruent segments of a chord and there are arcs din. 1227. Tignan natin baka meron ibang sample doon. Okay, this one. Okay na yan. No? 4.3. Okay, wag na yan. Okay, skip na tayo kaagad dito. 4.4. Last. Okay, can we have diode? John Victor. Go. Ano yung gaming? Please read.
Two chords are equidistant from the center of a circle when only if the chords are congruent.
Okay, thank you. Okay, again, no? Identify which are the chords, huh? Okay, chords there, no? Endpoint. on the circle, endpoint on the circle. Okay, endpoint, endpoint. So we do have chords there, no? WX, segment WX is chord, sorry, YZ is a chord. Okay. Sabi dyan, two chords are equidistant from the center. Where's the center? It's the point C, no? If and only if the chords are congruent. Okay. Naintindihan? So when you say congruent, chords are congruent, of course, they should have the same measure, no? Okay, so measure of segment WX, segment YZ should be the same, no? Measure, okay? If and only if chords are congruent, then we say those chords are equidistant. Ano ba yung equidistant? Okay, gaano kalayo? So therefore, this LC here, no? LC is a measure that we say it's really equidistant, no, from the center. This is your chord, and this line LC and this line CM, or CL na lang. CL and CM are equal, no? Okay, that is the measure that's telling you they are really equidistant, no? This measure, equidistant. Okay, yan. And no any other point. Ha? Why, tignan nyo siya, no? That very center is connected to the very center of those chord, no? Center, ha? Okay. Kasi pag hindi yan center, it's not creating a perpendicular here and perpendicular there. And we say that these two chords will not be equidistant to each other. Okay? From the center. Hindi para each other. Equidistant from the center. Okay? Nakuha. Okay, obviously, no? If you have a short chord, well, which one do you have? Okay. Is it far from the center or near the center? Which has, makinig, which has a distance that is long, no? Which has a longer distance from the center? A longer chord or a shorter chord? Ayan. Again. Because these chords are equidistant from the very center. No? So therefore, these chords are very congruent. No? They are congruent. They have the same measure, these chords. Why? Because they are equidistant from the center. But what if the two chords, short and long, how do you actually compare the distance from their center in that circle? Okay. Which one is far? Which one is near? Is it a short chord or a long chord? Makes sense, no? Drawing kayo, no? You have to draw. Okay. Of course, a shorter chord is far from that center. A longer chord is near that center. That is why diameter is on the diameter, no? Okay, it's on the diameter. A chord, no? Diameter is a chord. Andun na. Exactly on that center. See? How chord are near to that very center. Paano siya lalapit? Okay? Okay. It grows near from that center. That is why the diameter is also said to be a chord. Nakuha? Okay. So 12:32 now we ended with 4.4. We'll continue this next Monday. We will be finishing that one up to 4.472 corollary. 4.7.2. Okay? So madali lang naman siya intindihin, no? Okay. So no assignment for this weekend. Be happy. I know that this leg week, no? And including the last leg is so what do you call this one? Pressuring because of the monthly, no? So no assignment for today. That's it for today. And I hope, no? With those concepts that I explained to you, may statement yan, you can match it to an illustration. What? Okay. Given an illustration, what is the match statement, no? Hindi ko lalagyan ng theorem, but there is just but a statement. A statement that could be mixed, no? Not exactly from the textbook. Can you express? Can you match it? Yes, can do. Okay? So, Alisa, my attendance from you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy weekend. Sorry. Okay, alarm. Mag-alarm kayo 1:30. Okay. Our last chapel service.